What if going to school, getting a job, and saving money isn't the key to wealth? In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki shares life-changing lessons from two father figures, one rich, one poor. This isn't just a book about money, is about how to think about money. Let's break down the top lessons from this best-selling financial classic. Visuals. Split screen of two characters, rich dad in a business suit, poor dad in a teacher outfit, dollar signs, school books, and investment icons fade in. Scene 1, two dads, two mindsets, 0-30 to 115. Voiceover. Kiyosaki's biological father, the poor dad, was highly educated, worked a government job, and believed in job security. His best friend's father, the rich dad, dropped out of school but became a successful businessman. One taught him to play it safe, the other taught him to take risks and grow wealth. Visuals. Chalkboard showing. Go to school gives get a job, gives retire. Opposite board. Build assets gives invest, gives achieve freedom. Scene 2. Lesson 1. The rich don't work for money. 1:15 to 2 o'clock. Voiceover. Poor dad would say, work hard for a paycheck. Rich dad would say, make money work for you. That's the difference between earning active income and building passive income. Rich people buy assets like real estate, stocks, and businesses that generate cash flow even while they sleep. Visuals. Animation of a person stuck in a hamster wheel labeled rat race. Contrast with a person relaxing while house, stock chart. And coin icons produce money. Scene 3. Lesson 2. Learn financial literacy to 2 o'clock to 2:45. Voiceover. We're taught math, history, and science in school, but not how to manage money. Rich dads stress the importance of understanding cash flow, assets versus liabilities, the difference between income and wealth. He believed financial education is more important than a high salary. Visuals. Books flying labeled cash flow, assets, investing, infographic comparing salary versus net worth. Scene 4. Lesson 3. Buy assets, not liabilities to 2:45 to 3:30. Voiceover. One of the book's most powerful messages is, an asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes it out. Most people buy a bigger house, nicer car, and call them assets. But if they cost you money every month, they're really liabilities. Rich Dad says, focus on assets like rental property, stocks, or businesses. Visuals. Compare a luxury car versus a rental property checklist, plus rental income, plus dividends, car loan. Scene 5. The power of entrepreneurship, 3:30 to 4:15. Voiceover. Poor dad believed in job security. Rich dad believed in financial freedom. That's why Rich Dad encouraged entrepreneurship, not necessarily starting a company, but creating value and income beyond your job. The wealthy think in terms of ownership, not employment. Visuals. Animation of employee clocking in versus entrepreneur building online business graph, showing growth of business revenue over time. Scene 6. Mindset is everything. 4:15 to 4:45. Voiceover. More than anything. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is about changing your mindset. Poor dad would say, we can't afford it. Rich dad would ask, how can we afford it? The way you think shapes your opportunities. Wealth begins in the mind, not in the wallet. Visuals. Brain morphing into a light bulb, then into a gold coin quote on screen. Don't work for money. Learn to make money work for you. Voiceover. If you want to escape the rat race, start with your mindset. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and learn to think like the wealthy. Drop a comment below. What's your biggest money lesson so far? Outrow screen. Subscribe for more personal finance and mindset videos.